What's up guys, I'm Homieg and this is a Battlefield Bad Company 2 helicopter flight tutorial. The first thing we will cover is takeoffs and landings. This part is quite easy, yet so few do it correctly. The controls used by me are the default controls, so I will be explaining this using the defaults. To take off, hold down the W key. Do nothing more until you are a good distance off the ground. Above the tree line is a good idea. Turning the chopper is self-explanatory, but for those of you who need to know, the A and D keys turn the helicopter. I tend to move my mouse in the direction I am turning just to keep the chopper moving. Landing the helicopter is probably the hardest part of flying for most players. When going in for a landing, be sure you are moving slow. Once you are near the landing zone, level out the chopper and press the S key to descend. Remember to go down slowly. I hit the ground a bit hard here, but no harm was done. Never fly without passengers. When playing on a rush server and piloting the Black Hawk, be sure to fly between the two MCOMs. This allows for both gunners to give the cover to each MCOM. Move slowly when your gunners are opening fire. Never go into a hover over the enemy base. If you start taking too much heat, get the hell out of there. If you notice you have taken damage, set the chopper down in a safe location and repair it. If one of your passengers is an engineer, request that player to hop into a passenger seat and repair the helicopter while still in flight. This eliminates the need to land, which gets your chopper back on the front lines much sooner. Things that you should notice while piloting include how many gunners you have, and if only one gunner, what side is he on, incoming rockets, the chopper's health, and this sound. This sound means a rocket is on a collision course with your chopper. Missile blasts are deadly to choppers. Depending on the vehicle spec you have, which is spec 3, will determine how many rockets will be needed to take you down. I use the increased armor spec when flying the Black Hawk. This spec will allow my chopper to take a maximum of 2 rockets. Luckily at the time this missile hit, I was at full health. Notice how all my passengers jumped out as soon as we were hit. 90% of pilots would not have been able to pull out of that collision course with the mountain. If you find your chopper to be empty and no one is spawning on you or wants to stay in the chopper, you will find that you are no more than a mobile spawn point. If you decide that it's time to bail out and you are over an enemy base, be sure that the chopper is destroyed when it hits the ground. There's nothing worse than having the enemy push back your forces because they have a chopper that you gave them. I'm Homieg, good luck and happy flying.